Oh my goodness, you're first. I can't believe it.
From his eye. Hold. Hello. Well, hello. So close to 420. You're still getting there, Tandy. You're still getting there. Once you get to 420, you're stopping, right? If I remember correctly. You're too far open. Yeah, close there. Yeah. Hi. How's everyone doing today? Curtains, but I was on a starting soon screen. I wasn't even in my desk yet. Quite literally. Quite literally. I was nowhere near my desk. I was downstairs, and then I was using the bathroom. It took me a while. Ron. Hi, Ron. Welcome. How is everyone doing today? Let me see here. Katie, congrats on first. Kylie, second. It's the fact that Kylie gets second first. Then Katie gets first, second. The city's on a Sunday, my good. I know. I wasn't going to, but I still have early access to the DLC, to the updates. So I said, why not? Why not? I'll give it a whirl. I'll still continue. Hen, it's that guy again. Hi, Hen. Welcome. Kyle. Hi, Kyle. Welcome. Is that our Chronix I see? Hi, Chronix. Welcome. Hen, enjoy your lurk. Instinct. Hi, Instinct. You forgot about the... but hello, Instinct. Mr. Sophin. Fuck it. And Tandy, welcome to... Police! Help! Oh, it was actually... Well, before I get to that, Kylie with the... On a Thursday afternoon. Kylie with a 485 stream watch streak. 485 is ridiculously long. My goodness. Nomus. Hi, Nomus. Welcome. Giving me a fighting chance. Dolby. Hi, Dolby. But the hiking was nice. Actually, the little trail. I wouldn't call it a hike. It was no, like... There wasn't, like, a lot of, like, walking. It was more of a... No, it was kind of like going down, like, a little narrow path. I wouldn't even say that it's really explorable. You kind of have to find it yourself and just kind of walk down there. I've been there before. And it really hasn't changed that much. A scale above. Hi, Bunny. Welcome. I didn't meet a bear, but I met a bunny. That is true. I did meet a bunny. That would be a place where there would be bears. He wants to go back again. So we're going to go back again next week. Next week, Thursday. So Thursday after might be another... Well, Thursday might be an early stream, even. We'll see. Be nice. No, it's okay. I would... They always say ill when I play cities. It's fine. What's up, Kyle? Hi, Kyle. Welcome. You doing well? You doing well today? Yeah, Thursday. I told you this in the car. So next week, Thursday. So Thursday of next week will probably have to be a whole time change on the stream, maybe. Next Thursday. Today's Sunday. It's the start of the week. Sunday through Saturday. Next Thursday, not this coming Thursday, the one after. Would love that. This is the end of the last one. No, it's not. Yesterday was a Sabbath day, which means that's a Saturday. Which means starting Sunday is the new day. That's how it goes. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I will die on this hill. You're dying on the wrong hill. You're great. It's the beginning of work. It's the beginning of a work week, but it's not the beginning of the week. It's not the beginning of the week. Your sky that eats me. Oh wow! I can't believe what you say. You're gonna be streaking. I'm gonna be sad. Oh, why is that, Bunny? Why are you going to lose your streak? Oh no. Oh no, that's not good. Let me see. Sunday, I will die on this hill. I will die on it. But no, I count Sunday as the first day of the week. Die wrong. You know, it's fine. It's fine. I'll go with you. I'll the following Thursday. The next week Thursday. Sunday's the last day of the week. Nope, I won't do it. I won't do it. I'm getting into cities. Screw everything that I was going to say in the beginning. We're building a station today. We're building a whole train station. I fully intended to build a whole train line coming down through here, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Yes, Kylie, the cities indeed. Now, I've been kind of messing with the waterfall that I built last time, but it kind of flooded everything. It kind of flooded a lot, actually. It flooded the whole station. It actually went all the way down here to the point where I had to sit here and just let the game run and increase the water simulation speed to times 32. It was really bad, so I had to lower it down, and now there's no water in here, or less water in here rather, so I had to change the elevation of the water passing through here. I had to redo the falls just slightly. There's one stream over here and another stream over here to see how it goes. But that's the idea, really. I'm already stressed and I just started this. What's next step for 2? It's not 4. Do you want to visit the falls? Well, there's nothing here yet. There's already nothing here. I don't know the design of what I want to place down over here. I also had an idea of wanting to connect this to the ocean. However, I'm not sure how I want to go about that, to be honest. Because I really don't want to, you know, terraform the whole thing. Needed a compliment from YouTube chan. Welcome. Viper Squad, welcome. Pretend that we have that redeem here. Maybe. But that means you can hear that redeem sound, can you? Viper? I think you can. I can't tell, but I think you can. But it's more of a small fall. It's nothing gonna be too big. I wanted to place down a station over here. That was eyeing this right before I started stream. I never get the chance to use like the Mediterranean Heritage Stadium or the other new one that just came out recently. The was it free? I don't remember. I was gonna tell you all about work and what work is like, and I kind of forgot this one as well, the Terminus. I feel like this one's a bit too big though compared to this one, and this one's long enough to where it does fit, like, you know, the longer trains. Then it has a little roof, but if I did that, ew. Oh, Kyle, thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate that. And yes, it's very broken. It's very broken. All of it's broken. Why is it not sounding? It's fine. I'll figure it out eventually. Eventually. But work is actually coming to an end, like a close end. And I pressed V by accident. Oh, thank goodness it didn't work. Yeah, it's coming to a close end. And I guess at the time, or at that point, I will mostly be free to, you know, just roam about. Green? Hi, Green. How have you been? I'll be mostly free in that time to do, you know, just to wander about, do whatever. But I'm not sure what I actually want to do at the same time. Broken things in my bed. Wait, is that you? No, that is that you, Viper? Hi, Carnage. Welcome. Oh, welcome. Oh, why? Thank you. Yeah, it was a fun walk. We want to go back there again. Actually, there was some things in that picture that I actually didn't know that there was before, like the whole lake. I discovered that the whole thing was a quarry, like an abandoned quarry that was just left to flood because they dug into a spring and the spring had flooded over, causing what you saw in that picture was just a lake and people just go swimming in there. So it's kind of
Hello there.
interesting to look at. Oh, baby, MND, welcome. Is there a beach? No, there is no beach. It's in the middle of the woods, sadly. Not sadly, it's actually kind of nice. You never really get to see, like, intense places like that, like, secluded in the trees. It's actually really cool looking. Like, when you're there in person, you're like, whoa. Like, it's such a beautiful view. So we're planning to go back again next Thursday, which will make it more fun. Unlimited. Welcome, Unlimited. Sorry if I don't sound as great. I am fairly tired. Fairly tired. I didn't sleep for long today, and I had to wake up today. Actually, I might use this one because it's more of a simpler station, to be honest. I kind of like you. You're not doing too much, and you have the right amount of platforms. The nice cover as well. Am I seeing my space station? Never mind, it's gone. You were seeing it. I was thinking about it, but I don't think I still haven't. I thought about using the Mediterranean Heritage, but I don't think it would fit well with here. The Mediterranean Heritage needs to be along a shoreline or really coastal. Like this whole area over here, maybe. Maybe even over here. I wouldn't even mind Mediterranean Heritage. Why is there traffic here? I would. I also forgot to put more trains. There actually are. Oh, see, this thing works correctly now because there's less bridges, and it's actually a lot nicer. They function better, which is good. Let me slow you down. I'm losing money even though I'm gaining money. It's a habit. It's just something that happens, MND. But I want to use this station. It's a lot smaller. It's slim. It can fit easier. But also, it's kind of sneaky in a way. And I kind of want DaFalls over here to be more of a walkable area. However, making it a walkable grid would seem, or would actually be kind of difficult. Because I'm American. I don't know how to make walkable cities that require like pedestrian walkways or pedestrian alleyways. This is where I might need the help of the Europeans. The Europeans, or anyone that has fairly walkable cities to take part that they traverse through. Because the falls here are gonna be stuck behind the whole area over here. Send me a message? What message? What message? Let's just think of okay. No, I am. I intend to play Subnautica. I just haven't had time. I really haven't had the time to.
Hello there.
It's not an excuse. It's a game of give and take. Alvin is welcome. Oh, it's fine, Kylie. It's fine. But I kind of want this grid to be placed alongside here. I'm just really tired and or sick. Mostly sick, probably sick. I had to go to work today and I was struggling, I'm not gonna lie. I'm sitting there trying my hardest not to vomit. It was not great. I think everything is gonna pertain around the station, actually. I think the grid has to... Not grid. I think it has to be very... I can't think of the right word. I can't think of the right word. Gonna see playing cities. Hi, out. Welcome. Hyro. Hi, Hyro. Likely excuses. No, it's no, today I'm not gonna lie, I almost did. I kind of held it like real bad. I had to hold it, but I think I'll be fine tomorrow. I think I'll be mostly fine tomorrow, maybe. I don't know why. It's always a different strain too. It's always a different strain of virus. But no, I don't think... I don't know what it is, to be honest. It's happened before. It's happened in February. It's happened before I even had the job as well. I would just randomly get sick in the stomach. There was one time when I went to Atlanta. We drove to Atlanta. But on that trip to Atlanta, even before that trip to Atlanta, I was just always nauseous. It was back when I traveled all the time to New York. I took the train. I couldn't stay in that train. I was motion sick like crazy. I was every form of sick inside of a train. It was the worst. It was the absolute worst. It was to the point where I actually drove all the way to Newark and turned around and drove back home. That's a whole hour drive. I just turned around because I couldn't handle it. And the same thing had happened all this week, or all last week, technically speaking. Hello? Autosave. It was just nausea after stomach complaints, after headache, after everything taking place. It was terrible. On Friday, I needed the outside. It was nice to go outside, but even then, I still felt sick being in a car. Oh my goodness, it's awful. If there's one thing I wouldn't wish on anybody, it's just constant nausea. It's probably the worst thing ever. Let me see here. I have like a few car roads and sprinkling walkable roads in between. I'm thinking of like adding, so if I were to make it more American, I would have narrow blocks with alleyways. I think that's the best way to do it. However, since I'm playing in the you know, the pre-release build, I can't just place commercial businesses down willy-nilly anymore. You gotta place them down smartly. DaFalls here is more of a tourist spot, so I can get away with that, but that's mostly it. Hi, self. Astute. Speaking of all these little stores here, I actually have a Chick-fil-A. I found Chick-fil-A. I also found a long Burger King. I found a TJ Maxx. The sun is indeed still out. Dollar Tree. Dollar General. Well, I already had Dollar General. But Toys R Us. I didn't know that place still existed. AutoZone. Where's the last one? Applebee's. As well as an Applebee's. And I'm not gonna lie, these are kind of well placed, honestly. Yeah, the Chick-fil-A. I went to Chick-fil-A for like the second time in my life just yesterday. I didn't know how they do things. Like, I go through the drive-thru, there are just people standing around just... Why do I have to input my car info? I understand that they want to get the order right, but why do I put... Don't I gotta put down that it's a Toyota? Do I gotta put that whole spiel down? I feel like that's... You're asking for too much at that point, you know? The chocolate icon on top. Custom. Colors? I actually don't know, Brucey. I think this was just updated recently. Like, the color of the chat. I froze. I'm actually not sure. But it appears that you could just change the color of the traffic lights, maybe. And up their brightness, even, if you wanted to. I'm not sure. But all I know, Brucey, is that it's a mod that puts the traffic light on the opposite side of the road. That's all I know so far. Hope it goes quick. I'm hoping so as well, Kylie. But, you know, you can never really know. You could never really know. Riri, how are you not sleeping? How the heck are you not sleeping? Hi, Riri. R-E-S-B-C-T. R-E-S-B-C-T. It's like late for Riri. It's like, I don't know what time it is in South Africa, but still, it's late. Unless he's still playing City Skylines. Is he still... Oh, wait, no, he tried to make his map ready, right? You're trying to get your map ready for tomorrow? Is that what you're doing? Awake still? Because if so, I hope you're far enough in your map to where you shouldn't have... Or so where you could sleep soon. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. I want this to snap to here. And I want this to snap to here. But I can see that it's not going to do that, so I have to do this twice. You can see what I'm doing here. It's my master plan to get all my tracks to... Cause I don't like multiple two-way tracks. Shouting at him with all this painting. Even the camera lagged? Wait. For a second, but not actually. Well, so that's good. Also, I missed that Unlimited had a 7-stream watch streak. I'm blind. What was the last time you checked glasses? Because of the condition worse, better. See, I don't think it's light. I don't think it's with my glasses. It's just because it's not motion sickness. It's not any of that. It's something different that I just don't know. I just don't know. So you're gonna go there. You're gonna go there. I should make you merge into this one instead of going down into here. And then you can, from there, you can split into here. Either way, it's going to merge into it. Screw it. It'll be fine. Eventually. Eventually. Where did it start before you? It was always mine since the world's been turning. But again, sorry if I'm out of it. If I seem like I am a little out of it. I very much am a little out of it. Wow. I very much am out of it just a bit. I ain't gonna lie, my elemental is not right. So thank you for the 3-stream watch stream. Welcome. So I want all these tracks to merge into these two because this is going to be my main switching here to go for all tracks to merge into all these tracks here. However, I'm going to take this track off of this track. So the high-speed rail here, I'm going to make this kind of like Japan. I don't know if you know this, but Japan has most of their trains pass on 2-track panels or 2-track ways. They just schedule them to run at specific patterns. Really. So the fast trains would run ahead of time and the slow ones be, you know, behind them. But if the fast trains do catch up, their stations would have a little side passage. So the side stops will be in the, you know, bypass stop basically, or dual platform basically. That's what I intend to do with here. I'll put a station here. I'll put a station here. I'll put a station here. They'll be close together because there's no metro located in this area, especially. And it'll be kind of nice to just have a station in the hills at the same time. Over here is an issue because we're on a hill. Oh, you know what I could do? We're on a hill. Also, Joe released a new pack again. San Francisco. Wait, NA San Francisco? Is that one of Joe's? Because if this is Joe's pack, San Fran is actually perfect. Because it's located, I can put the houses on a hill. I was going to say Pittsburgh because it's hilly, but San Francisco might be even better because their designs and their buildings are very different, like in a fun way. I'm going to use San Francisco. You know what, MND, I'm so sorry, but I'm going to take apart the, I'm going to take away the idea of making the city walkable. I'm putting a little tram might not be a bad idea. Like a little, the tram that I can use. No, hold up, don't cry yet. If we use the tram from Maestro, the trolley, I think that'll be better. I think that'll be better. And thank you for shouting out so. However, you're just still incorrect because there's a node missing here. There's definitely something wrong here. There it is. There we go. Walkable and train. I could do I could do walkable, but autosave, I'm going to bring you to a back alleyway and you're gonna see what happens to your autosave. That's what happened. I could make it walkable still. I could. You know what's not right though? I would like different colors for the pedestrian path. I would like it to be asphalt colored rather than the gray stepping stone that we have. I think that will make me use it more. I could just use surfaces and I'm being lazy. Sure, I'm coming with an excuse, but I think it's a valid excuse. I personally think it's a valid excuse. I definitely could use surfaces and I definitely didn't forget. I definitely forgot. So you can go through here and you can go through here just to see how it goes. Support the baddies. A long singular walkable road with the tram. Okay, no, hold up. You're actually MND. Hear me out. A long walkable passage, the tram passing through, with this thing in the middle, so the tram passes right down the middle. Right between here, huh? However, the only issue with this spot, I don't have enough space. I could just terraform more. I don't mind terraforming at this point. It might be too big. Actually, I think McWelshman has this. Does McWelshman have a different one? It's all too big. Nothing fits. What's the plan for this area? I want this area to be a recreational area or a commercial area or just I want it to support housing, but also fun at the same time. Housing and activity. This is too big. Massive. Wait, no. No. So, like, I want to use leisure buildings and take advantage of all those different builds. And I want the train to have a purpose here, you know? I want there to be events that take place at this end. I want there to be many different things to take place over here. So I want to use leisure buildings, basically. Or any other commercial type building, you know? Basically, it's like Italy, you know? When Americans go over there, they just... money, you know? Money just kind of leaves their wallet. That's what I want this area to become. A tourist trap for all my Americans, for all my fellow tourists that are in this city, or that are traversing through the city, because your mayor needs the money. The mayor needs the money to survive. And without that money, the mayor is going to be very upset, and he's going to raise your taxes. He's going to raise your taxes, and you won't like that now, will you? The people that live in this city. Of course not. Of course not. But hey, I'm a kind mayor. I would never do that. Thought of it, but never do it. Not yet, anyway. I already have once. I won't do it again. It's giving me the fun bridges and tracks. It basically is. All funding goes to the mayor's pockets to all fund his hobbies. And that's installing more trains that go to the middle of nowhere, or removing all buses from the city, taking away most roundabouts. Yes, perfect. All the funding that he needs. The non-funding organization. The non-roundabout organization. Because the city is trying to endorse roundabouts, I'm trying to take them apart. Yes, it's all coming together. It's all coming to plan. It's all coming to plan. Remove this. I thank you, Kylie, for doing that. It is easier to do that, I will say. That's naughty. How did you topos again? I took the harbor roads, Chloe. I actually don't know where they are. They might be in here. But I took the harbor roads in Road Builder. I drew them out, just a small straight line, and then just placed down the toll booths individually. So it'll take some time, but if you take the harbor roads, or just use Road Builder, place down a bunch of harbor roads to get the concrete aesthetic, decorate it, and then place every single piece down, piece by piece. Don't forget your security cameras and your bascule. That's about it. I wish these things actually worked. You know, when the cars drive up to it, the hands kind of go up and down, but I feel like that would cause so much traffic in the game. But that's how it's made. It's just a series of thick roads, really. It was my cat. Down with the roundabouts. You see, the mayor supports the stick bugs, but he will not endorse the roundabout. That's the last thing he wants to endorse, to be honest. How do you work? Straight down. So you need to come up to here. So you need to form a middle track here. You go down. There's no need for you to go down. You continue forward, but I feel like that's boring. But no, it makes sense. You go forward, and then the track goes through here, goes forward and up. It makes sense. I just need space. I just need space is all. Get out of here. There we go. We'll do 22 roundabouts. That's excessive. I swear. Everywhere, it's such a strange place to see you guys just going through this stuff willy-nilly, you know? Also, happy Father's Day to you guys that are dads. And if you're not a dad, happy Dad Day, you know? A fair and balanced wheel, so. While you spin that, I will have myself an oatmeal cream pie. Absolutely nothing. But you know what you did win? Would you like an oatmeal cream pie? These things are pretty nice. They're like a oatmeal base with a cream filling. Dream knows. Dream understands. Hi, Dream. Man in the mirror. They're starting to get them, MND. Well, they're installing them everywhere, actually. The only sucky part about that is, you know, the toll booths were jobs for people, you know? Like, the one by me is gone. Been gone for a while. All tolls are just being... Even the ones that you'd normally see on highways to get off the highway. Easy Pass. All those stuff is just... disappearing slowly. Excuse you? Why? What happened? Your cream pie? Wait, what'd I say? What'd I say? That's weird. I meant the food. I'm asking because I'm starting a new city. I'm building something akin to Ben Franklin Bridge. Ooh, the Packle tracks underneath, and I want to build it one toll on one side. Hold up, I'm going there. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. What Chloe's talking about is this location right here. Interstate 676 and US 30. US 30? Yes, US 30. So right here is a toll booth for 676, and US 30 kind of just spurs off in the middle. The Patco tracks come off to the side over here. This is not a subway train. It's more of a commuter train. It's similar to the PATH train, but the tracks pass right through here and they go underground right here, which I always find interesting. Change. To make a toll booth like this, it's possible. Definitely possible. But I feel like the one thing that's wrong with toll booths in this game is that they're always going to be the same size. You can't get these fancy little curves with them, you know? Unless... maybe. You started paying attention to things like that. That's fine. Tolls suck. There are just so many. There are a lot of them. The one place that's known for tolls everywhere is Florida. Florida, most roads are tolled down there, which kind of sucks. New Jersey's also tolled, but Florida's tolled more. I would think Florida's tolled more. Na, 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 na. But tolls are made for paying the road, paying itself, you know, in the future. There are some toll roads that just don't do that, that just don't pay themselves or just can't. Actually, hold up. I'm going to go to one. I'm going to go to one toll booth that I think it's one toll road that's kind of bad. What a wild quote. What a wild quote. Let me see if I can... Oh, it's not Zanny. It will never be Zanny. I'm in so much pain. Every portion of my body is in pain. Stu. Hi, Stu. Welcome. Pedro.
Hello there.
Hi, Pedro. Hold on. I'm trying to think of one spot that I know that there was a tolled road. I think it was Richmond. I feel like it was Richmond. Yes. Right here. Interstate 895. It's meant to be a kind of partial loop, but it's arguably a dumb toll because not many people use it. Also, Stu, thank you for the 8 months. Like, thank you for the 8 months, Stu. I appreciate that. But also, there's no need to take this road because you could just take any other road that's on the side that's not really... Well, sure, there's a big gap between. But just take Route 10. Go up 295. And it's 295. It's the circular loop road that goes around Richmond from the 95 itself. Why am I paying a toll to get across to 295? When you take the 64 further up, you take the 360 up here. You could take anything else except for this road. But also, I'm pretty sure the tolls are expensive. And look how high this bridge is. It's kind of cool. But thank you again, Stu. I appreciate that. For 8 months. Look at the shape of this guy. It's so smooth. Sorry, I got really distracted. I thought it was beans. I got very distracted by look how smooth that is. It's so clean looking. That's kind of ugly though. I wish they didn't do that. I wish they kept the same aesthetic, you know, with the concrete. Because every other bridge is, well, no, just this one. Sorry, I'm just having a good time here. I'm just having a good time looking at bridges. Look at it. Oh, the design. It's all fine. Patch day tomorrow for us at least. It is tomorrow, yes. We at least have things that are told for the broken tolls. This is where things are afforded. I would say Florida has a lot of toll. They have a lot of toll roads. Like more than what state would I think has more tolls than Florida? New Jersey only has 2 toll roads. Garden State and the NJ Turnpike. Ohio only has 1 toll road, maybe 2. The Ohio Turnpike. Chicago, the toll road is the 294, but so is the 80, but only to an extent. How much is the toll? How much does it cost? That's the real question. Do you see how much you cost? Can you please tell me how much you cost? I'm curious. I want to see what this is. One of the most least used tolls. I'm pretty sure it's because of its price, but also because of how useless this toll place is. Like you're paying $5 just to drive on this road? $5, $8 if you're a $11 if you're a 6-axle vehicle. That's gross. What happened to the smaller price, you know? But only you're paying $5 just to go right over here? It is a brand new road. It's not that much, but if you think about it, it's $5 come and go. Like, and if you were to do that every day for your whole life, let's say your job was over there, that adds up to a lot. That adds up to a substantial amount of money. Just multiply 10 by 360. That's a lot of money. Imagine it's too much. I think a fair price of like, I think $2 should be fine. Eventually that'll pay for it. More people would use it if it was a bit cheaper. Because if a toll was cheaper, that means more traffic will get through, you know, and you get more money. That happened to a road. I actually learned about this the other day too. They did this to in Britain, in the UK, or was it Ireland? One of those. The government, or rather, the road closed due to weather up there somewhere, and the government wouldn't pay for the road. So a random guy that would pass there set up his own toll booth and redid his own road, like remade his own road. And he started making profit off of that road. Almost made profit off that road. Almost paid it off, even. But then the government said, nah. We want the money for this road. So they actually fixed the road themselves. Which I find crazy. As a Floridian and being oblivious to us having the most toll roads. Wait, so do you have the most toll roads? Hyro? Oh. But no, the government won't do anything until you do something yourself, which I find is terrible. Terrible. Get pull you down. See you come down, come through. I spent more time on this track than I have the entire the entire thing, but that's a normal occurrence, to be honest. Because the one that sucks is, imagine driving to New York every single day. Some people do that, but driving to New York is one of the most, it's a tough thing to swallow, because you're going through a toll that costs nearly $12 every day, only one direction, but still, that's a lot of money. It's a lot easier just to take the train and just go somewhere else. By the way, did I see Gray? Hi, Gray. I saw him say Gary, and I completely didn't think. 700 miles of toll, which is the most indica. So wait, so you actually didn't know that? Because every time I think of toll roads, I think of Florida. Because hold up, Florida's roads, not even their interstates are tolled. It's their state roads, their state highways, which means the counties are making money from those toll roads because it's the state road. So a half of these things are, I bet this road, the 710, I bet this is tolled. I bet. Oh, how much am I betting? Oh, it doesn't look like it's tolled, but it looks like it would be over here. This is a nice road though. Goes through a nice marshland, little airport over here. I know for a fact. Oh, wait. Oh, Florida Turnpike. They're parallel with each other. It's parallel, but it's tolled. Just take the 95. Even a little bit. Like, just take the highway that's not tolled. You know, they're right next to each other. They're going down to similar places, kind of. They start spreading out now, but still. That's quite the far distance, far the gap. Zanny, if you were one person earlier, you just might have gotten the curtains. Just might have. Because there were 2 curtains today, Zanny. I know, it is unbelievable. There were absolutely 2 of them. There's usually never 2 curtains, but it's quite rare. Dump truck, do it, dump truck. I was waiting for that the whole time, but I don't like this node. There's something wrong here. There's something happening here, but I just can't tell what it is. Well, I know what it is. There's too much ties here, but I don't know. I think there's nothing here I can do. I think I'm kind of stuck. Looking at it, it's like a $1, 45 liters across the next city. Objects, they can seem pretty far from a map perspective, MND, but the distance is quite great. Depending on where you're trying to go towards, the distance can be quite disgusting. I haven't tried Manor Lords yet. I have the game. I've had the game for so long. And I've yet to actually play it. I know that it's gotten so many updates, and the game actually, you know, like has certain things that people do want in it. Geronimo. Hi, Geronimo. Oh, welcome. Why, mama? Make sure I'm not. There we go. Good. Riri,
Bye bye.
finally, have a good night. Have a good night, Riri. Before Kylie hops on a canoe to come put this. Kylie hopping in a canoe is a funny image in my head, and that, you know, I kind of want to imagine that Kylie, like a miniature Kylie, just jumping in a boat, swimming over to Riri with paddles in her hand. Got a bat in her hand trying to beat this man to sleep. That's a funny image right there. Wouldn't it be nice if we were older? We must listen to her command. In miniature. That's true. You're not Katie size. Kylie is rather. She's not tall. Adequate height. I think that's what I would say about how tall Kylie is. Adequate height. Ba, 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 ba. Yes, adequate. What does adequate mean? I'm not really too sure, but I feel like that's the wrong, it's probably the right word, probably the wrong word. One of those two. Great. Just great. Just great indeed. Just great indeed. Hi, Carol. How you doing today? I feel like I haven't seen y'all in so long. Maybe just because I saw Carol today, maybe I'll put down the Swedish train station. Maybe I'll put down the Swedish train station just because I saw Caroline. Not a bypass, not the French. Where is it? I'm just blind. I have to be blind. I have to be blind. There it is. That and the Swedish one's not bad. It's actually a fairly nice asset that has like little track extensions, which is kind of cool. But also, the track extension that goes off to the far end is not bad, actually. Because this can really... I could put like a bunch of random stuff in the middle. And like, this is a better distance. I can just put a bunch of random stuff in the middle. The only thing I don't like is the fact that it has another track next to it. I wish I can just make that singular track. Because you could do it... This one is singular track, but it's a dead-end track. The other ones are not. I think I'll do like this. And just single track it. If there was a way that I can... Question. I actually don't know this. Are station nodes attached to the building or attached to the track? It's attached to the building. Bet. I have an idea then. And Ginger Bum. What a name. What a name. What a nickname. I'm gonna make you singular tracked. I'm actually never gonna join you. I'm never gonna join you. Sleep as well. A foggy day in London town. Ooh. Caroline, are you doing okay? Is everything going well? Well over there in the land of Sweden. You want to make facing backwards. I hope this works. I know sometimes I can bug things, but I'm hoping that this actually does work. Shining, shining, shining. No. No. I refuse. Had a train crash in the UK. You know what the UK needs to do to fix that? The UK needs to fix their signaling system. That's what they need to do. But no, that's not good. A train crashing is never good. Honestly, traumatizing. This should be fine. This should be fine. But now paid time off. Actually paid time off? Are you full-time? Are you a full-time worker, Caroline? Should you avoid to use? That's a tough one. Avoid anything that looks like it's pure AI. I think that's where I'll start. Oh yes, for sure. Definitely, actually, Gray. When this update comes out, I recommend uninstalling the map texture replacer. Yes, in topographic topographic top. Yeah, don't install this mod, because it's baked in vanilla now. You can just click it right here on the side here. But also, you should definitely move map texture replacer because that will cause a problem. It might make your game look like it's glass, which is not great. Not great at all. I love how this is a vanilla thing. It's just so nice. Is on fire. I'm gonna continue here just temporarily. Also, there's an ad about to take place right now. I think I'm going to make the trains split from this side. I think that's what I'll do. Yeah. Oh, it's such a nice thing, Gray. It's such a nice thing. But those are the mods that you should remove because you just don't need them. Honestly, I just think vanilla looks a lot better, especially with these rock decals. Now, granted, I know for a well, I don't know this, but probably in the future somebody will update their map textures, and map texture replacer might get an update to where things work. It all depends on the textures, really, of the creators. But I really want those brighter rocks, you know. I can't hear. I'll be back. Oh, I just can't resist it at all. Is on fire. But I want to see me cry myself to sleep. Caroline, you shouldn't be crying yourself to sleep. You should be happy that you found something. Next, stop twerking. Yeah. Sorry, I was in the rest of the thing. Minnie. Hi, Minnie. Welcome. Wobble to a Mexican ad. Oh my goodness. Oh, did you get an ad as soon as it happened? Katie. Hey, thank you for gifting us a Batandy. Mighty. Why are you so handsome? Oh my gosh. Hi, Mighty. Welcome. Oh, you're welcome. So, look at that lizard. A stems emote. It's kicked my butt, so you might have missed it working. Oh, it happens every time. It happens to the best of us, you know? Get back.
Are you some kind of tourist?
Train POV from downtown to Toro Station. When there's finished. Okay. I got you. Don't worry. That's mandatory. I gotta fix all the junctions before I can do that. I say that, and I realized I said I'm gonna put a station here. This has to be a junction. Do I make a custom station? That seems like pain, but also it's kind of feasible. It's kind of possible. But it would have to be low platform. I don't like making low platform stations. Also curved as well. I'm digging into the mountain, which is fine, but having to make an actual station like this is a bit iffy, you know? 88, 46, 87. Not bad. Not bad. Also, thank you for starting a hype train. It is indeed a stop scene. You know, it's been a while since I have heard Lizard. Did that meme finally stop? The Lizard meme? I remember when it first... No, actually, no.
I'm not watching this.
I don't remember when it happened.
Look!
Katie, thank you for the 500. You don't have to, really. But I appreciate that. Thank you. Get back. I don't think I have a nice looking station platform that I can use that's singular platform. Which kind of sucks. I don't like using... I said it on myself. I said it on myself.
I said certified lizard. 7 days a week. Wet ass lizard. Make that lizard game weak. Yeah, you with some wet ass lizard. Bring up lizard and I'm up with this wet ass lizard. Give me everything you got. Put this wet ass lizard. Beat it up.
I'm sorry, the double cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon happening at the same time is really funny. Oh, the YouTube stream's copyright. Oh, it's so funny. Katie, thank you for the WAP lizard. Is that a twerking taco? That is. That taco got some cheeks. I could use this stationer. Just to make it a little side platform, but I don't particularly think this station's a good idea because it's kind of long and it's the only one I have. I could do this. That's not a station, is it though? I mean, it kind of works as one. What is this? It's a bus stop. No. I mean, I could use this. I wish this game had custom stations, like a lot more variety. The one thing I enjoyed about Cities 1 was how much different station types there were in game. I could also use you together in the tram terminus. I could and could not also use you. I did not know you'd come off. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I could use you. Wait, I didn't know these detached. I could use either one of these. I could have been using these. That's what I heard. That talk about some cheese. Listen to that's not nobody Swedish. I've been lied to. That's American. An American is in stream. I'm debating on the middle one. I think the two side ones are nice because then they could look like they're farther apart and they merge at different times. I think I like that. I think I like that. Oh, you try to do a command, Carol. No, it's just Swedish. It's just Swedish. because I learned that there is a Swedish cult on Twitch, and no matter where I go, I can't escape them. I meet too many Swedish people every time I come across here, and I just don't know how it happens. I am Swedish. I am. They've gaslit me to think that, you know? That's all that there is to it. That's all that there is to it. Together. I kind of want to. Well, since you're gonna be this far apart, I feel like you have to go upwards, rather. I want you to curve in, but also not as sharply. Like this. And pull in. I think the best option is to use two of these. So place one here, but then place one at a higher elevation. Like, for example, make sure that they're the same heights. Well, not same height, but same rotation. And the cool thing is they don't flatten the terrain either. So I can put you here and put you inside the mountain. By putting you inside the mountain, I feel like you give me more space to work with at the same time. But there's no undo button. That's the only problem. There is no undo button. It kind of sucks. I kind of wish that was in the game. An undo button would be nice. But not too high, just something of this height. A little higher. A little lower. A little higher. Perfect. Nope, a little higher. A little higher. Perfect. There we go. Okay, so do like this. Put you here. Place down track. Oh no, I forgot. It doesn't work like that. The track has to be a platform. That's so stupid. I guess it could be low entry platform, but I don't like doing that. That's so stupid. That's so dumb. Because I was gonna take advantage of this track here and use a station or use the steps and place it into something or use it for something, but I don't think I can because of the way the things work. It's kind of silly. Well, then a woman to me. A rude butt. Mother woman. Don't flip me. Unflip me, please. It's like this. What I wanted to do was place down a retaining wall. Or a quay wall, actually. However, doing that would also show this wall. Now, I don't mind showing this wall if it was high platform. But sadly, I think it has to be low platform because the people are just sunken beneath the surface. Unless I just leave it like this and let them suffer the consequences. I'm all about my citizens suffering, you know? I'm all about my citizens suffering. That's what life's about as a mayor. That's all that life's about. Like this. So having you one side higher up and the other side lower to the ground, I could actually just push you closer. And then decorate this as like a little walkable path. And then have them merge right here. So you're going to divide You're gonna pull out. We're pulling out. Let's fall out of the mall. The Quay mentioned. The Quay will always be. Walla winner. Welcome, Walla winner. I don't know how I almost missed you. Welcome. Trooper. Not today. Not today. Having you divided actually isn't a bad idea. Except when you do that. Pull you back. Stop! Let's fall. Yeah, Shannon. Strawberry ginger ale. A new flavor of Canada Dry. Shannon. Strawberry ginger ale. I never heard of such a concoction before. They usually have them at CVS. Usually. Do I have to go to the store? Do I have to go to the store? I might have to go to the store just to get some ginger ale, just to get some strawberry ginger ale. Maybe. Maybe. Black cherry, Dr. Pepper. I want to try Dr. Pepper again. It's one of the only sodas that I drank so much of that I can't stand it. But that was years ago. I haven't had it. I haven't had Dr. Pepper in... How old am I? I'm 28. About 19 years. I haven't had Dr. Pepper. Yeah, about 19 years. I haven't had Dr. Pepper. The only time I had it was when I was a kid, and I drank so much of it. It was bad. You said 97? 97 I've been using that set? Let me see. Let me see here, Stu. Let me tell you something. I never get an asset that I can't read. I mean, I can read it, but I never gotten this asset. It looks nice. But then I always feel, I don't know. I don't know. What is that? Is PayPal? Immediately asking for his PayPal afterwards. It's a nice asset, but I don't know if I trust it, because that's a lot of polygons. 73,000, 51,000, 1,000 on the different sizes. I think that's a lot. Not as much too much Dr. Pepper as possible. Let me tell you, it was when I was a kid. We went to a friend's house in New Jersey, my dad's friend's house at the time. I say at the time, they're still friends. He just has really bad Parkinson's, so he actually can't see. The Parkinson's got so bad, he's lost his vision. He can't really talk, and he's having a hard time walking. But we used to go to his house, and they had Dr. Pepper in a cooler. I drank like 10 of those. I drank so many of them. I just couldn't have any more. It was so bad. Yeah, 73,000 is a lot. It's a lot of polygons. I wouldn't recommend using something with that many polygons. 5,000, sure. 7,000, sure. But 70,000? That's a lot. That's a lot. But it's been since that time in my childhood I haven't had Dr. Pepper. I keep seeing the vanilla version, the Dr. Pepper vanilla. I want to buy it, but I can't justify myself for spending, like, how much is it? Like $13? No, like $13, like $16 for The whole little pack. I just can't justify myself for doing that when ginger ale's right there next to me. Just to bump up the numbers. It was all in one sitting. I could have died as a child. No, I wouldn't. Give myself diabetes at a young age. My goodness. Whoa. 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 For a pack. For this one pack. There were days back. I remember back then when you can just go to BJ's or any other store like that and just get a pack of stuff for like 3 packs for $8 of things. Those are the good old days. Why is one of them $8? There's no deal for packs of 3 anymore. You used to buy soda like crazy back then. That was my only joy. That was my only joy, and it's all gone. I can't believe it. Now I have to sit here and yap nonsense now. Wait. High speed one way, right? Oh, 2-way. Wait. Do I not have any other high speed rail besides the concrete one? Because I wasn't going to use concrete between here because it didn't make any sense. Either way. Merge. Merge, disengage, and then split. I don't want you to be that, though. I don't want you to be that. No, we can be your only joy. Once a month now, and it's usually Mexico? What's that? Hey Buzz, New York was just farmland. Way back in the day, Alvin is just nothing but farmland. I always found that interesting, you know? Because, you know, the scale of which how New York City was built is crazy. You start off small, and then they literally started off in Manor Lords, and then they turn it into City Skylines. It's crazy. But I think it's one of those few phenomena that I just can't not think of, the way that cities were built and how big they have become in just a short span of time. Actually, short span of time. It's been a while, but it may not seem like it. Cane sugar. Oh, no high fructose corn syrup. None of that. Crossa. Hi, Crossa. Welcome. None of that artificial sugar nonsense. Yes, have a good night, Toppy. Have a good night. I don't want to use high-speed rail here. I want to keep this track as something simple. So let's go wide. Wide and come in. Also, I may or may not be very tired. I actually fell asleep today. It was really bad. It was a massive step. The crazy thing is how quickly they built the Empire State Building. It was such a... I wish they built things that fast nowadays, but man. Like, it was like, what? They had a quota per floor, a floor per day, or a certain amount of floors per day, because the new construction method that they found out that they could do. It was wild. Yes, I fell asleep. I kind of dozed off just a little bit. I got jump scared by my own co-worker because she came up behind me and just said, "Wake up!" I jumped so bad. Apparently my eyes were red. Unsafe labor. It was through it was pretty unsafe and it was cheap. Those are like the days of where you see, like, let's say Tom and Jerry, for example, you see them just hanging out on them tall buildings, just swinging their legs on cranes. Sure, they built it fast, but they built it recklessly, but it was still built in a matter of time. Screw safety. You know what's crazy? You know how much faster you can get things built if politics weren't involved? If people didn't have anything, shoot. Look at the whole New York City the New York City expressways. You know how fast they were built? Because they could. Because Robert Moses was just in power and wouldn't stop. They were built fast and did everything they could to build them, which is crazy. A lot of highways are built really quickly with the American Highway Act. It's crazy. Stop. What is the mod in the left corner? This one. This one is US traffic lights. It allows me to place or it automatically puts the traffic lights on the opposite side of the road while I'm in it. So, yeah, basically that's basically it. I'm not sure what this is. Does it make it brighter? Does it make it different colored? What does it do? Spreading the news. Does it turn my traffic light blue? I'm not sure what it does, to be honest, but it does something. I'm just not sure. I looked away. Did it get brighter? I wasn't paying attention. Ah. Let me not do that. Did I? I don't think I did. I don't think I did dream. Hold. So close. Incredibly close. It's the small clap afterwards. Oh my goodness. It's so riggy. I don't have any more ginger beer. I should have went to the store. I didn't think I didn't have any more. Sadly. I was debating on going to yesterday, but I said no. I'll just get Chick-fil-A and go home is what I said my thought process was. But little did I know I'm missing so much. New York, in a city that never sleeps. Number one, top of the list, king of the hill, and number one. These little town blues are melting. Was Frank Sinatra a New Yorker? You know what I always say? If somebody sounds Italian, I'm just gonna say that they were a New Yorker at some point, you know? That's what I always say. And if I can make it there, I'm gonna make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York. Honestly, I have no idea though. Really have no idea. Okay. turn off topography, the stations look kind of clean, sort of. The flat, yeah, this station looks nice. It's kind of well hidden, rather. And the people got to stand like up close to here, but it's good enough. What do you mean don't connect it? What? Not yet. Kills which gets. Wait. Yo, I'm sorry, your name got me. Hold. Kills. Wait, kills which gets fisted. I'm so sorry. It's not out yet. It's out tomorrow. It's coming out tomorrow. Your name caught me so off guard. Anything goes how? Not yet. Yes, not yet. It's out tomorrow. But also hi anything. And hello Fisted. I don't know if I should call you Fisted. Great name. Great name. Yeah. Okay, bud. I mean, they're a memory problem, but we'll see. We can fix that eventually. But no, not yet. Honestly, I think that this is one of the greatest updates. It changes the game's design so much. It just looks so much nicer than it did before. Like, vanilla is just... Like, this is vanilla. Like, the mountainscapes that you could make in vanilla, they just look so much better. It makes you really want to build in mountainous maps. Like, a lot. Because usually I hate building in mountainous areas because the hills look so bad. The cliffs were just not cliffs. But now that they're actually, you know, being designed, I'm going to say give it a round for Ice Flake. Ice Flake's doing such a good job. So there is no update. Okay, bye, Scriven. No, the update was canceled. I'm kidding. No, the update's out. Oh my gosh, the update's not out. It's tomorrow. Every wrong word. Look what you made me do, Scricoon. Also, hi. I'm still standing. I spice off the way. I love how we just start calling him Ice Spice because of Tundra. Yeah. I'm still standing. Oh, it's tomorrow for you already? Well, okay. Well, it's not tomorrow for me yet. Not yet. Soon. Yeah. It's only 5:33 by me. It's still... What would you guys call dusk? Like, do you guys... What time would you say the evening time is for you? Oh, I'm terribly slow. Terribly. I said it depends on the season. If it's the winter time, 4 o'clock. If it's fall and spring, 5. If it's summer, 6. That's what I say would be the appropriate time. Maybe 6 to 7. Around there. 7 in the summer, after 6, after 5, it's like 3 or 4 here. That's disgusting. I should have said those numbers together. I should not have done that. How was your life? I honestly, I don't know. I don't know, Wallawinna. I've been contemplating it the whole time. I'm not gonna lie, I'm partially in my own little existential crisis. Just thinking about what I'm going to do, what I am to do, you know? To round the round. It's all day evenings. Where are you located, Scricoon? Are you in like the Netherlands? Because that's what I could think of when you say that it's all day. The first time in existential crisis. Kinda. Hi, Ice. Welcome. Welcome. Dread, welcome as well. It's... I just don't know what I am to do, you know? Afterwards. I don't know how long I will a stream for. I don't know how long I can maintain myself at the same time, you know? There's a lot of factors to it. Look. uh I'll put a Jonah dread. I'll pull a Jonah. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Next stream will be like, this is my last stream. Not really imposters. Well, let me see the actual definition of imposter syndrome. Where you feel like a fraud, constantly doubting your abilities and fearing you will be exposed as incompetent despite clear evidence of your competence and success. Am I competent? Oh my goodness. Oh, and the rest once the campaign's over. I think so too. I think so too. It'll just take some time to get used to, is all. It'll just take some time. But I'll just say this, man, that job has taken a lot out of me, let me tell you. A lot of my own ability to stay sane. I met some great people through that job, don't get me wrong, but having to sit there and just stare at eggs every single moment of your life is honestly not great. Not great. It's like they're etched into my eyes. Yes, plugs from my spleen. Oh yes, the new services. I'm actually I have the update early, I should say. I have the update early. So you want to see the new surfaces? Here. This is like the new foresty brush. A lush brush. Makes your foresty areas look a little bit darker, but also kind of nice in a way. This is your sand brush for the beaches. Let me go 100% so you can see it. Also, there are different brush, you know, strengths you could do, but if you make it 100%, it's full on lush. So back to this one, it's full on lush design. I'm not gonna lie, anything is better than the fruit punch flavor. Anything is better than that one. You know what, Shannon, you need to try? You need the cream soda. It's not ginger ale, but the cream soda one, that one's great. That one's great. They have the dry grass brush, which I think is honestly, it's interesting. I don't mind it. And the dirt brush. I like the dirt one especially. This one can be, it's very useful, very not volatile, very situational, but also kind of nice. Yes, Canada Dry Cream Soda, it's amazing. It's amazing. And then you can erase each tool, you know, individually with their own respective tool, or just erase them all with just this tool. I think it should continue to make more surfaces with these and continue to like make different types of brushes. I would love like a stone brush, like a little stone pack, you know? I think that'd be nice. You expect the pink? No, it's not. It's transparent. It's transparent. You guys would expect pink, really? It's cream soda. It's usually clear, no? Isn't cream soda usually clear? Punch is pink. Punch. Oh, the drink. Oh, the strawberry. Oh. Oh. Shannon, are you drinking chemicals? You're drinking straight chemicals. Is there red 40? No, it's not pink. It's clear. What on earth are you drinking? Together at twilight time. Together at last at twilight time. I want to put the whole mountain right alongside the edge here. I'm just gonna flatten out the parts that need to be flattened. 100%. Ease you in here, you know? I want the nubbins to be a little bit not too sharp. There we go. Perfect. Well, I should save some space from next to the train, but some. I should save a lot of space, actually. The crystal raindrops fall on the beauty of it all. The mountains are gorgeous. The mountains are straight up gorgeous. Like, you could just make some... Oh, it just looks like an actual fully fledged game now. There's just something about it that's just... I can't describe it. I should be making this area, but I'm just making a track. Well, the track is important. It's mandatory, really. Yeah, it's only... By the way, again, fair warning. If you have map texture replacer, uninstall it before this update. Or else your city will look like glass. It'll be so smooth. Actually, there is a way to do that in-game naturally. With game rendering? I think it's game rendering? No. Is it this one? No, it's not that one. There is a way to make it in this. Is this rendering? I shouldn't be playing in here, but I feel like it's somewhere in here. Either way, there is definitely a way to control the way that the lighting works in this game.
Say less. I want to time you out.
Dread. But I would always I would recommend turning off or uninstalling that mod. Yeah, new neighborhood entirely. 2 new stations. One here, one here. I said 2, and there's clearly 3, and 1 here. 2 of us. The only issue with this station is it's going to be on the ground, and the platform is not going to be used correctly or utilized correctly, which kind of sucks, but there's nothing I could do about that, really. Well, we can make it just the 2 of us. I know what you did to get this. Let me just tell you, I did a lot of stuff to... I can't say that. The fruit punch really changed the flavor, though. The strawberry is like squeezed strawberry into a... Oh, you know what's also good, Shannon? I don't know if you ever had it, but the lemon ginger ale. If there was ever a flavor that outpaces every single ginger ale, it's the lemon. Lemonade ginger ale is by far the best thing to have ever been made on this earth, and they took it away. They took it away. I can't believe they've done this. It was only a temporary thing, and they took it away from us. Just like the bold. I love the bold one. The extra strength ginger ale. That one was great. And again, they took it away. Because again, it was only limited time. Nice to see the game being updated like this. Ice Flake is doing really good so far. I'm hoping that they. I don't know what I would want them to improve on. Really, they've been doing such a good job on everything that they have been, you know, told to do so far. Not really told, but thought of or intended to do. It's one of those features. This update is one of those things that just the base game needed from the start. In all honesty, like it even comes with the topography tool, like a topography icon. So you just click it. It's not a mod. This is just base game. It's just base game to the point where there are just pipes in the actual houses. Like, it's crazy. Hi, Tundra. That's what they should do. That's what they should do. Improve the import and export. You know how they can improve that? By telling each building, like, I mean telling the building what can be brought in and what can be brought out. You know how nice it would be? Sure. I have a whole coal yard. This is supposed to be a coal yard for diesel trains. Why does it have pharmaceuticals, textiles, and petrochemicals? It should just have stone. If they gave the ability to like hardwire things to only supply said material or obtain said material, this one's just supposed to have garbage. However, it has shirts. It doesn't make sense. There are a lot of things that do need to be fixed. But there are also things that are really just needed. Yoshi. Hi, Yoshi. Well, when trust me, I spent the entire day on Friday. The entire Friday. Just building this mountain and this mountain. It makes you want to build mountains in your city. Like... It makes you want to build or play with mountains. There's just something about them. The way they look now is just so tantalizing. I had to put these between this interchange here. Just for the... MND is sleeping, right? No, it needs to be a real one. No? You weren't sleeping, MND? Oh, dang, that's such a shame. I'm so sorry you weren't tired. I'm so sorry that you weren't sleeping yet. Oh, man. I apologize. I apologize.
Bye-bye.
I know for a fact these don't work against rural crossings, so I'm just gonna take it away, put it back to high speed. Big Bird, I said don't break down my walls, Big Bird. Not today. No, 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 no. Tundra, thank you for the 50 bits. Also, Tundra, I'm going to the woods again. Bum, bum. I'm going to the woods next Thursday. We're going back on that trail. I will find that bear. I will find the Kodiak bear out in the woods. There's no Kodiak bear. There's only black bears over here. But I will find the bear. Give me your man after midnight. You know, I'd love to put a train line here. Give me your man after midnight. I'm gonna remove you. I hate the fact that this goes around the outside. And the fact that I can't drag it in. That's so annoying. That's so annoying. Touching grass, incredibly touching grass. I've already touched grass once this week. Or last week, rather. I don't have to touch more grass. The bears are waiting. They are indeed waiting. I wish to be mauled. You can't stop her, can you? Is that the song I play? No one's to hear my prayer. Give me a man after midnight. Give me a man after midnight. I don't know if I want the station anymore because the speed limit's slow. And I think that's stupid. Hen, have a good night. Have a good night. I'm moving together with your fiance. Ooh! Like, congrats, Wallowina. Congrats. Hopefully it's all good over there on that side. Oh, also, I forgot to mention this. Well, first, let me build this first. Let's get a fully functioning train line over here before I continue yapping. There we go. Please. Please. A city containing only roundabouts? That's cruel and unusual punishment, MD. Cruel and unusual punishment. Okay, track switch over here. Track switch to good. All the way across. Wait a second. The train has cut across all the way through here now. That's fine. Gimme a man after midnight. Well, no, it's fine. It's fine. That means nothing can pass through here. Having the less crossovers would be a lot easier, but this is a lot messier. Ah, it's fine. Yeah, it's gonna cross over here. Screw it, I'll put you in here. You look thirsty. A little bit. A little bit. Okay, this should work. I actually off stream. Please. Okay. Off stream. I had summoned a jellyfish. You arrive as Abba ends. I'm so illegal. What if I told you that Abba was playing next? Because I'm absolutely lying. It's not playing next. It's absolutely not playing next. As a matter of fact, no, just because you got here. Actually, no, there is a one that's down this list. You know what? I will play it after the next song. Because that's how nice I am. I don't think the bird liked that. Oh, you are going to bed? Jelly. Have a good night. Let the bed bugs bite. Absorb all the skin inside your body. You'll become nothing but a skin suit. Oh my goodness, the Wendigos will chase after you. I'm so sorry I'm speaking. I'm so sorry I'm talking. I should stop talking. I should stop talking. I should just calm down. Just drink my water and I'll sustain myself. Have a good night, Jelly. Winnie was here. Yes, Winnie was here. So I'm going to remove this rail crossing now. I find it not fit anymore, especially for the high-speed rail to pass through here. So all of this is kind of... Maybe I'll keep the track as like an abandoned thing, something that existed. Not really. Really? Are they? Life is nothing but carbon. Technically speaking. All of life is carbon.
Say less.
Which I
find
find crazy. I find crazy to think about, you know? I panicked. I panicked. Did I turn into Krampus? I forgot what that movie's about. Krampus is the demon, right? The demon Santa? Also, Tundra, thank you for the chicken nugget. Is it called chicken nugget edge? That's actually an edge. That's really funny. I think I saw that movie once. Or I remember seeing that movie somewhere. I wanna die. It's not unusual to be out another time. When I see you whining about it, such a crime. Did I? It was about, I might have. It was a family, right? A family inside of their house trying to celebrate Christmas, and then they all went to, they all got stuck in a Christmas jar at the end of the movie. I think I did. I did then. Yeah, that's right, because, what was it? I don't know why I'm thinking of the other movie. I'm thinking about the, I'm thinking about that one movie that, it's a Tangia sound. Where the guy is just sitting there cursing out the boss of how he's living lavish. I can't remember the name. Oh, was it a snow globe? The Christmas jar. I'm tired. Christmas Vacation. That's what it is. I don't celebrate Christmas, so I don't know a lot of Christmas movies. I only know about Home Alone. That's about it. That's my knowledge goes. Stop. Growler. Growler. Just one more way to being 1 year old. Thank you for the 11 months, Growler. I appreciate that. How are you doing
Just one
today?
more sub away to being 1 year old.
One more 1 year old. It's crazy how far we've all come. 11 months, that's crazy. No, don't do that. The winner takes it all. The loser standing small.
Can I pet that dog?
No.
Can I pet that dog?
No.
Can I pet that dog?
No,
Can I pet that dog?
Can I pet that? No. Absolutely not. You're banned from petting anything. Was it Tundra? Yes, Tundra, you're banned from petting any kind of animal that has fur and or ears and that may be friend-shaped. Or you will, in fact, be mauled. Straight up decimated by a bear. Yep, no dogs too, no dogs. You can't pet actual dogs either, because you cannot distinguish the difference between a dog and a bear. Takes it all has to fall. What about me? I don't pet neither. I don't pet neither. I don't know if you noticed this, Katie, but I tend to never really touch things with my hands. I'm very much a germaphobe. I like my hands knowing where I've touched and where things have been that I've touched, you know? I only touch things if I have a bathroom nearby and I can wash my hands. Stop. Why can't you keep the hand off me? Hold your horses there. Hold your horses there. What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say, huh, Katie? Perfect. You trying to say something about me? I love this track. The concrete tapping. This is just iffy. Something. No, it spikes up too high. Right here, it spikes up too high. The winner takes it all. So the winner takes it all. And the loser has to fall. You know, shenanigans, they are shenanigans indeed. They are very much shenanigans. There we go. There we go. Okay. This is much nicer. The concrete, I feel like, is more befitting. It'll join better once it's, you know... I'll fix it up later. I just realized you don't connect. Matter of fact, remove this. I know I just put this in here the other day, but I'm better off without it. Okay. Finally, Albanese. We can get our train down. I already placed it down. Hold. It's gonna spawn already, didn't it? It spawned, didn't it? Hold. Not yet. Good. What kind of train do I feel like I still should get the same design for the other ones, or similar to the other ones. I don't think that it's going to be that many people on it, but I should just in case. I don't think I need the 2x4s. I think. Also, the design types are different. They're not 430s. They're something older. This one is only bound to the stadium line. I could use that one. True love and understanding. Or I could just use the long boy ones. There's also a 3x4, which is actually really long. You know what? Screw it. Use the long one. 22. I'd like to use a 23, but they don't come in. I lied. Big fat liar here. Okay. Yes, have a good night, Growler. I think I'm going to go to bed after I place down the... Oh. After I place down this train, and we go into first-person mode. I should say this. There is no stream on Wednesday and Thursday. There will be a stream on Friday and Sunday. I want to try to do a little pop-up stream on Tuesday. On Tuesday in it, but Tuesday is the only early day that I have to wake up at 1 o'clock for the next day. So I'll have to end relatively early. We'll see. We'll see. Disgusting! Did I not turn off the diesel? I didn't turn off the diesel. Trash. You spawn only the diesel ones too, which is terrible. Disgusting. Disgusting. You put up calling your dad? No. That is true. The sooner you do it, the sooner it will be over. Do you have any do you have to deal with any repercussions if you don't call them? Not saying that you shouldn't, but well, I don't know the connection between you and dad, but hopefully he's not like your mom, where your mom would do like a whole thing and say hello and whatnot. Guilt? That's fair. That's true. Yeah, you're better off doing it soon then, or almost now, but mostly soon. Other dancers may be on the floor, even my eyes will see only you. Next 5 days, next week, next week, the week after. Yeah, next week will be all 5 days. It should be all 5. Wait, all 5 days. Wait. No, I'm basically. I guess do a little Happy Father's Day. I hope you're doing okay kind of message, you know? Or even if you're feeling fancy, a text. But no. I think anything will do, to be honest. I think anything will do. Next week, there will be a stream on Wednesday. Thursday is going to have to be a little bit iffy. There'll still be a stream on Thursday, but it won't be at the same time. It won't be at 12. It'll have to be earlier. Oh, but it's not enough? Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I just say happy Father's Day. And I hope you're well. And if he does ask, like, how have you been? I just continue it from there, to be honest. And if he doesn't answer, he doesn't answer. That's also a thing. And I like to call him. It's like a little scam caller. No. We could try. Oh, that'd be terribly funny. But yeah, next week will be Tuesday or Monday. Oh my gosh. Wednesday, well, Sunday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday will be a stream. Thursday will just have been earlier for that time. Much earlier. It might even be either between 10 and 9 is how early it's going to be. Just have to move in. Let me tell you what happens when they move in. They're gonna get stuck in Indy. They're not gonna know what to do. They're not gonna understand the ingenuity of a roundabout. It's terrible. I've been a puppet, a pauper, a pirate, a poet. Up and down and over and out. They don't need to stop. They will stop him, Indy. They will. They have to stop. And leave it on voicemail. Oh my good. What? What am I? Oh, did it connect to the car? Pain. It did. And now I can't even see the. Oh my gosh. I hate it when that happens. What happened to you guys? Where are they walking to? They're probably just homeless. I'm sorry. The correct definition will be houseless. I'm not sorry. Yes, I should start to end here. I'm getting fairly sleepy. Let me see if I can find somebody to raid in the meantime. Wire for the train to pass by. Are we really that stuck? What happened? Why are they returning? En route? En route? Why is this one returning? Yoda? Hi, Yoda. How you doing today? We're just ending today, Yoda. I'm so sorry to hear that. Or see that. Oh yes, we're just ending. We're gonna go say hi to Slay as well, who's playing City Skylines. I don't know how long he'll be live for, but yeah, we can go say a hi to him as well. Let me make sure this is not playing on my phone. There we go. Confidence. Stop with your moving errors. I didn't get to see the train pass by. Oh, because I despawned. Oh, hold. I know why they're. Yeah, there it is. Figured it out. Figured it out. That was my fault. That was all my fault. Now it makes sense. That's why they're despawning and trying to return. Just like me, they long to be. Well, of course, Kylie. Yes, it's been a long week. I'm hoping that this week, starting today, will be. It has been better, actually. I've lasted a whole day at work, finally, because last week, Sunday and Tuesday were terrible. I left after 4 hours of work. I mean, combined it's 8 hours, but still, that's not great. And then, even today, and yesterday as well, I felt very, very sick. So, I don't know. I'm not sure what to do from there. A little bit of an existential crisis, but it's fine. But it's fine. We're gonna go see how to Slay. He better not be ending because he needs to get going. Who's also playing City Skylines, going through the whole thing. Guys, thank you for joining today. I'm gonna head to bed immediately after. Just got together. Grab the right message if you can. The top button, following the bottom is subscribing. Gray, do take care. Alvinus, do take care. MND, have a good night. I refuse to see the rest of your city. MND, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see any more roundabouts. They're banned. You're entirely banned. Let's see here. But do go say hi to Slay. He's a great streamer. I met him a long time, way back in 2023.
Say
I think it
less.
was.
I want to time you out.
You criminal. But it was what a time. What a time. Yes, do take care all. I will see you all at a later date. Most likely Friday, but if not Friday, maybe Tuesday, maybe. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure.
Bye bye.
Take care.